Well, shit, you can see that in your attic if you go up there in the wintertime if you don't have decent insulation.
That's another reason not to use those freshwater nails.
I'm all done here, KW1Q.
Hey, Ronnie, before you go, if I dug two packs of clams and you dug 3, what would that make you?
A good clam picker. Digger, whatever. Go ahead.
You'd be 1 pack ahead. Oh, gee.
All right. Great.
It gets better and better. I would have not forgot. I wasn't expecting that. We'll listen to Mr. Burns, I guess, and he'll calm things down in his reverent way.
W1QCP, good afternoon.
Come back soon, Ronnie. WA1JFX. Goodwood Russ. K1BGH. K1PFT. PC1AIH.
Oh, this is a family net, so I hope they're okay now.
Well, very few things shock me. I spent 21 years in, and I've heard all of it and used most of it, especially when a chief petty officer was chewing out a boot down in DC Orlando. He turned around to find me standing behind him and turned just as white as a sheet. The only time in my life I've seen a black man turn just as white as a sheet in that short a time. And I told him, I said, you just carry on, Chief, you know what you're doing. He went back to being black again and took off after his boots.
Boots and saddles.
Okay. Calling the thank you all. Calling Seagull Net. Calling the Maine Seagull Net. This is K1GUP at Carmel, your friendly Thursday evening net control. We meet right here 6 nights a week around this frequency, around this time, etc. And we welcome one and all, which we have been doing for quite a bit now. So, anyone with traffic?
N1EP. I highly doubt that Chief Petty Officer comment.
This is W1KX.
Okay, Phil. One for me.
Roger.
And Bill, what you got?
I have one for Millinocket, and then the following are part of the same book. North Berwick, Lebanon, Wyndham. So just to help you out a little bit, that's 4 in all.
1 plus 3. Okay, 1, 2. Well, that is 4. Okay. So the last 3 are in the same book, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting North Berwick, Lebanon, Wyndham. Any others with traffic? Anyone needing short time? Guess not. So come on in, anybody. K1GUP.
This is KC1AIH, no traffic.
K1VOR.
K1 for Mike Victor.
W8SAM. W1TGG.
W1JX.
PQD, Jerry.
This is W1VLU.
This is W1BXL.
This is Whiskey 1 Tango Golf.
Oh, right there. I got the golf. What's your full call?
Yeah, it's Whiskey 1 Tango Golf.
Okay, that's right. TGG. And somebody doubled him. Who was that? The double. Go ahead.
W1FPV.
Okay, Steve. Anybody else? Go ahead.
W1RKK.
NT1F.
N1NI. K1DNO, Rhode Island.
W8SAM.
Okay. Boy, there was some tussling and pushing and shoving there. I got most of it. We got AIH, VOR, NIT, EST. Right in there was something ending in Victor before W8SAM and all. Do you know who you were?
Alpha Mike Victor. Kilo 1 Alpha Mike Victor.
Okay, good. KK1AMV, got SAM, GEE, SGJX, EQD, VLU, BXM, SPV, TGG, RKK, NT1N, MA, and KA1DNO. Anybody else?
Did you get number 143, Jerry?
E1 BNO, Bravo November Oscar.
BNO, KO and BNO. Okay, good evening. Anybody else? All right, KO and BNO, you're in Rhode Island, I guess. What's your name?
Yeah, I checked in the other day. Name is Dan, Delta Alpha November. Got 37 degrees over here and a little chilly. Getting some snow flurries on and off over here.
Okay, Dan, welcome to the Seagull Net. My name is Jerry here. I'm near Bangor. And, yeah, welcome aboard anytime. Well, we go down for comments, but be a while before I get down to you if you're still here, but join whenever you can. Any other check-ins? Over.
November 1, Victor Hotel.
N1VVH. I don't recognize that call. Welcome. What's your name and location?
Name's Mac. I'm in Bruce Bay Harbor.
Bruce Bay Harbor. Okay. Bruce Bay Harbor. All right. Welcome aboard, Mac. Okay. He had no short timers. N1EP, I'm ready.
All right, we've copied number 52, routine, N1EP, 12, Milbridge, Maine. Today's date, go to your station break. Sierra Golf November, report. January figures 20. Stations figures 31. Traffic figures 2. In figures 61 minutes, 73 break bill N1.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Okay. Can anyone take traffic from Millinocket, North Berwick, Lebanon, or Windham? Nothing at the moment. Okay, we'll keep asking about that. Anyone else to join us? Over. It's not. Born on this day in 1824, Thomas Stonewall Jackson. 1927, Telly Savalas, Kojak. 1933, William Wrigley III, American chewing gum manufacturer and longtime owner of the Chicago Cubs baseball team. Not much history to mention tonight. This date in 1950, scientists in Berkeley, California announced the discovery of the 93rd element of the periodic table, which they named berkelium. 1958, Buddy Holly's Peggy Sue topped the American music chart. 1976, on simultaneous flights from London and Paris, the first Concorde with commercial passengers take flight headed for Bahrain and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The supersonic Concorde flew at 1,350 miles per hour, cutting air travel time by more than half. I wonder if anybody on here ever flew on a Concorde. I never did. I've seen the one down in D.C. on display down there. That's it. Oh, one thing I missed. This day in 1789, The Power of Sympathy, this is the book, The Power of Sympathy or the Triumph of Nature, Founded in Truth. That's the name of it. It's published on this day in 1789 in Boston, Massachusetts. It was the first novel by an American writer to be published in America. 1789, never heard of that. This is National National Hugging Day. Give a hug to somebody day. National Granola Bar Day, and this one I'll never celebrate, Squirrel Appreciation Day. If anybody has bird feeders, I don't think we're going to celebrate that one, but that's an official day of today. So there. Anyone else to join us? Go ahead.
W1SLV.
There's the mayor with the port. Hello, Mr. Cook. Okay, N1EP, no bridge. Come on in, build your neck.
K1GUP and the net, N1EP. Good evening, Jerry, and all aboard. Well, I'm on an alternate rig. I'm on an ICOM, just with my little 80-meter dipole with whale back. It's just a simple dipole made of Radio Shack speaker wire and up about 20 feet. Been out there about 3 years. I can't believe that thin wire has held up this long. Other than that, I'll take one of the book traffic. I'll take one of the folks take the other two. N1EP.
Well, thank you for that offer. Yeah, well, you're great. Signal 20 over 9. Rig sounds really good. So you're cooking. Doing all right. Well, we have you down as to take one of the books if we get some other assistance. So we'll try that. Let's say right now, anybody with Millinocket, North Berwick, Lebanon, and Wyndham traffic, anyone help with any of that? Over. We'll make KX quite a little longer. I like that anyway. Speaking of KX, come on in, Bill, and then Mary's next.
Okay. Well, I like the offer from Phil. It's kind of like when they're trying to get you to make a donation to something on TV or whatever. They say, double your donation. We have somebody that'll match your donation. So it's almost a match from Phil. So that's good. I appreciate that. And it is traffic going to Newham, all four, in fact. So that's always kind of interesting. Hey, I was some busy today, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all the things I did today, but it'll probably tie up the rest of the net, so I'll spare you all. Good evening, W1KX.
We'd be tied up laughing, no doubt, but anyway, if you want to try to get away with it, that's fine, but you should know better. All right. Yeah, well, you're having as much luck as the gal calling on the phone twice, 2 or 3 times a day here trying to update my warranty on your car, huh? With your traffic. Oh, well, we'll get some help. KC1AIH, Miriam, come in. It's funny, isn't it?
No, KC1AIH. Yeah, I had one call me yesterday afternoon, and totally in completely different voice with a different name, but it was still the same advert. Wanted me to take care of the car. Of course, my Jeep was almost 16 years old, and I've got a good mechanic, and I'm not going to worry about paying them anything for warranty. And that's basically about it. Quiet here, blue on the chilly side. Looking forward to having spring actually come for keeps. Then maybe we can actually have some handsets if they ever get this COVID thing taken care of. Speaking of that, everybody wear your mask, keep your head down, and don't catch the bug. We'll catch everybody tomorrow, KC1AIH.
Yep, okay. That's what most of us are doing, I guess. And, yeah, well, Nearfest, I guess everyone's ever been out Nearfest in May has been canceled again. But they're shooting for October down at Deerfield. They're looking for something drastic happens. They're hoping to have that. Looking right now, we'll see what happens, but we're planning on doing the Herman Hemfest on June 5. Well, things can happen, but we're planning, we're going ahead as though we're having it, and hopefully we can be able to either there or somewhere else. We'll see what happens. So, mark June 5th on your calendar. Everybody should be really ready for one by then. Anyone else from Seagull Net? Over.
Yeah, I'll take one of those pieces of traffic, Jerry.
That was a double. I get you, George. Thank you. Who was the other check-in?
W2XU.
Yeah, old man. Good to hear you. I heard you check in Monday. The old Bill on Mondays has a lot of line noise issue. Good to hear. W2XU. Anyone else?
Yeah, N1MHC standing by.
Hello, Al. N1MHC. We got 2 from Bluesday tonight. Oh my. All right. So we got help with a couple of those. George, how many do you want? Phil said he'd take one, and there's 4 altogether.
Okay, so taking one, I'll take 2.
Double them up, leaves just one. Well, Bill, whatever you want to do, I suspect you probably want to do the book of 3 then for those guys?
Sure.
Okay, go up 5 with EP and GDI and work it out.
Okay. I think Steve had something additional there, W1 Q. Oh, my goodness. You know, Steve.
I don't know who you mean, but Steve, who's this? What do you want?
Yeah, this is W2XU. I just made a comment that I needed to be out by 5 o'clock.
Okay, Steve. Just 1 second. I'll get you right in, and you won't have to hang on. So, Bill and Phil, George, you guys gone yet?
Going.
I guess they've already gone. Okay. Steve, W2XU, great to have you back. We missed hearing you. How you been? Go ahead.
Very good. K1GUP and the Seagull Net W2XU. Very good, and good to hear everybody tonight.
Yeah, we've been absent for a little while from the net here. But anyway, it's good to be on here this evening, and things are going okay. We're anxious for our vaccine, and doctor said we'd be hearing fairly soon for them to schedule us, so we'll try to be patient and see how that goes. Anyway, Jerry, you're S9 here. I don't have a great antenna here on 80 anymore, so this is the best I can do, I guess. 100 watts with the K3S. So, good evening to everybody, and stay safe. We'll catch you later. K1GUP in the Seagull net. This is W2XU in South Portland.
Okay, yeah, well, great. Well, you're 10 over 9, so you're doing all okay. Not a problem at all, Steve. Yep, well, I'm glad you got back on there. Missed hearing you. As I say, it's in the email. I saw you on the roster. I said, where is that old turkey? Anyway, we got to contact him, and there you are. So awful good to hear you. Yeah, we'll be doing the 4:30 thing probably until the time change, roughly, because of the band conditions. So glad you made it. Anyone else for the Seagull net? Over.
N1IEJ.
Hello, Alan. Good evening to you. K1BOR, Mapleton, Glen Sunny, then Mr. Crowley.
Good evening, Jerry, and everybody on the net. K1VOR from Mapleton, the little town in central Oregon, put it that way. Nice, not a bad day. I did get out. I had to go over to my friend and fix her fiddle. I had to restring it. Get that done this afternoon. So, and I am scheduled to have my bar shot on Wednesday, the first one, and I'm really looking forward to it. They're not, thanks to my daughter, who was persistent and kept trying until she finally got a date for me to have it. So that's a good thing. Other than that, Jerry, not much going on. Back to you. Everybody stay safe. Help's on the way. K1VOR.
Okay, boom, boy, nice signal. We haven't had ours yet, our shot. We had our second of our shuttle shots last week, so it's got to be 14 days in between before you get the virus thing, too. So it'll be a week or two, maybe. Thanks, buddy. Good to hear you tonight. K1NIT, come on in. Mr. Huffman's next.
K1NIT. Hi, Jerry, and all aboard. Well, cool day here in River City. 23 degrees right now, down from 25. And no wind, so it's not quite as bad as it could be. The good news, Windsor Hamfest will be the Saturday after Labor Day. So start marking your calendar. Hopefully we'll be able to have it where it's outdoors, and we should have a good time there. That's about it from here, K1NIT.
Saturday after Labor Day, is that what you said?
Say again?
Saturday after Labor Day, is that what you said?
Saturday after Labor Day.
Okay. Okay. I'm just going to write things down. I put it on the calendar because I'll never remember. All right. Well, by then, hopefully it's be better. Hopefully by June, as I said for Herman, too. We'll see. All right. Thanks a lot. Anyone else for the Seagull net? Over. Oh, that's an interesting sound. K1ESC, how was the CW today? I had a couple of chats. One on phone, though, on 17. A guy in Texas, he was originally from, he lived in Maine for 18 years, but he's been down there quite a while. And he was the founder of Tenadyne Antennas. He sold that out, and he knew all these guys from way back. He used to sell things to Leo Meyerson at World Radio and Art Collins and all. We had quite a chat. So anyway, come in, John, and then AMZ.
Okay, real good, Jerry. Yeah, that's interesting. That would be fun. I did a few QSOs early morning, and that was it today. It was too early. Our doctors have not even started scheduling for the shot, so it'll be a while off. And I'm happy to step aside for you older fellows and give you a chance to get them because I know how much more you'll need them. Anyway, went to the dentist to get a filling, and he gave me the filling, and then he said, and I'm going to send you out to get a root canal on a completely different tooth until next Thursday. When I hit the net, I will have been root canaled. So got that to look forward to. Then I got a haircut, so I got all of the work on my head done all at once on the same day. Other than that, yesterday KX announced that he had worked very hard that day and that today he would do nothing. And then he got on here and seemed to imply that he'd done a lot. So I'm confused by that. Jerry, there was an extended discussion last night with a number of net members saying that they would much, much prefer to have all traffic passed on frequency. So as net manager, I'll leave that in your hands. That's it. That's all I've got for you. Just causing trouble. K1GUP, K1EST.
Interesting. I didn't hear that. Interesting, huh? Well, the main thing I'm doing right now is putting more frequency. As you know, was it last week or week before the ban went out on me? I never will get where to get everybody in. So sort of expediting things. So thank you.
Tell him, Jay.
I've had 2 root canals, and he had nightmares about them, but it was no problem at all. I get no pain in the end. There's no issue. So he'll be okay. Don't worry. Don't cry. We have traffic from Millinocket looking for others for the Seagull net K1GUP. K1EMP, come in, Dick. Sam's next.
Hey, good evening. This is Kilo 1 Alpha Mike Victor in Islesboro. And today was an interesting day because you might not know this, but my wife and I lived in a sailboat for a long, long time all over the place. And this is our first real winter here, full winter anyway, on Islesboro. And I had a plumber come and fix the drain in my sink when on the boat that would have been me. And when I fix plumbing, it's an even money that it'll be screwed up when I'm finished. And this guy did a hell of a job, about 15 or 20 minutes. And what a relief to have somebody nearby rather than have to do it yourself. Anyway, that's my story for the day. The ducks have been fed, and everything is cool and calm and collected on Islesboro. So 73 is Jerry and everyone else on the net. This is Dick on Islesboro, Maine.
Okay, Dick. Well, I've done quite a bit of swimming over the years. We have a house. Normally it didn't turn out well. I did it and managed to get through it eventually, but oh boy, it was no fun. Thanks a lot. W8SAM, hi Sam, Phil, you next.
W8SAM, Sam in Belfast. 23 degrees here. Some sun and clouds. It's going to be a cold night. Wood stoves are just a-cranking. And I'm in for the count. 73 from Belfast.
All right, from Belfast. Good to hear you, Sam. Yeah, it's 22 here, a little 21.7. Going down. I was at 10 this morning, so it was chilly. Thank you much. W1GGG, Hamden, come in, sir. Norm, you next.
Hi, Jerry, and all aboard. W1GGG. Nothing much to report here. It's a quiet day in Hamden. Where my wife has been into ancestry for quite a while, and man, I don't know if I'd be interested in knowing too much about what my ancestors did or not. Interesting anyway. I was just curious, are you using a Vibraflex on the PTN, or you're not using a keyboard?
No, not a keyboard, not the one at K1 MPM, no. No, I think it's a keyer with a paddle.
Oh, okay. Just curious. That sounds like an awful pretty good fish anyway. That's all from here. K1GUP from W1GE.
Okay, well, it's never been perfected, but I've been doing it a long time anyway, if that doesn't count for anything. Okay, the ancestry, well, my sister's been doing quite a bit on that. I started, I haven't gone any further, I really want to. But, you know, I was afraid I'll find some bootleggers and husk thieves in the mix there, so it's pretty risky. Thanks, Phil. Anyone else with the Seagull net, over?
W1TGG, do I go? Good. W1KX, simple. And what do you feedback?
Hey, K1BZ, down in Maryland, former Friday Night Net Control from Bucksport. Hello, Mr. Larrabee. Good to hear you. George, Feltback, what do you have, Phil?
Just to let you know, they were very generous, and I am clear of all 4 pieces of traffic now.
See you beholden. Did you have to bribe them?
No, but I guess I was talking kind of invitingly.
In other words, you were whining. Okay. Well, good. Thank you guys for helping with that. I got a pretty good list here. If anybody needs to get out earlier than your turn would be, and need a short time, let me know on a call-up. I will oblige. Anyone else to check in? Over.
This is W1JFX.
I don't know, getting some coffee with the Waldeboro station, but I guess we'll take it. Hello, Russell. Okay. K1SJ, Mr. Clinton, come in, and Bobby's next.
K1GUP and Seagull from KA1SG. Not much to report here. Started out at 5 above, and it's all the way up to almost 19 degrees now. A couple of runs into town to pick up stuff, mail and so forth, and I did this afternoon undertake this somewhat onerous cleaning job to remove traces of some roads and stuff. I've been putting it off for a while, so I feel better about having done that. Other than that, nothing to report, Jerry. Everybody have a great evening. K1GUP in the group, K1SG.
Well, you have something to report other than, KX. We know other people on hot here. You get nothing done, but you have at least something to show for the day, so that's good. Thanks. Good to hear you back from Florida. W1JX, how are you folks, man? Good to hear you. Daryl, you're next.
K1GUP and the Seagull net. This is W1JX. Good evening, Terry, and everyone else. Well, we started out this morning at 9 degrees here and got all the way up to, 23. So it was a cold day here. But at least it was dry out. The sun tried to come out a couple of times, so it was all right. We went and did our shopping, got that out of the way, had a nice lunch, and that was kind of the way the day went. So pretty good all the way around. So I hope everyone else had a good one, too. Back to you, Jerry, K1GUP, and the group from W1JX.
Good signal from Ellsworth tonight, for sure. Great. Good to hear you, Bobby. I hope Tom is behaving and doing well there, too. Between you two are keeping a somewhat low profile. And we'll be down in Ellsworth again for Dr. Flynn, ophthalmologist. Ophthalmologist down there on scale next week, I think. Okay, thanks for coming in. K1EQD, Glenn Darrell, and Blaine.
K1GUP and the net, K1EQD. Hey, good evening, everyone. Not a bad day here. We had some sunshine for a while this morning, but around noontime, the high clouds came in. We had a few snowflakes. And we got up to about 15, 16 degrees. I don't know what we had this morning, 7 or 8, I guess. So we've been hunkered down here with the kitties, and they don't even want to go out. Good thing I got the old woodshed out there. Out the old barn with the dirt up on posts there with the dirt underneath. That's where they go most of the time now. Yeah, well, let's see. My daughter's put me in for a request for a date for the COVID shot. She works at the Scott Family Health Center downstairs in the computer room, and she had hers a couple of weeks ago. So either be there or I'll go, or the fire station. I guess they're going to have a clinic thing there at the fire station. So I will be getting the shots there. I wouldn't last 10 minutes, probably my age. 84. God. I don't know where the years went. Anyway, let's see. I had a question for you, Jerry. Maybe a couple. Whatever happened to Bill, N1KAT? Bill Woodhead, I think that last name was. Used to hear him on, but I haven't been on, as you know, very little here in the last couple of years, so anyway. But, and also, Bill from Millinocket, he changed his calls many times. WA1YKB, I think. He was checking in there quite regular, but don't know if something's going on, something happened or not there. But anyway, he'd be about the only one in Millinocket there. I don't know, there used to be a few hands there, but pretty well died off, I guess. So, I guess that's the story here. Haven't been checking in on the Seagull net, on the CW nets as regular as I should either. There's a TV show that starts at 7 o'clock in the evening in front of Montreal, Canada, and I've been following that, soap opera type thing. But the way things are moving, I guess I could take 10 minutes out maybe to check into the PPM. So the stand is dropping quite fast, but boy, you were a good solid 9 and a good clear signal there. So that's one of the reasons, the biggest reason I haven't been checking in much. Very seldom I could get a comfortable signal, but the last week or two it's been improved a lot. Of course, after I found the cause of the horrible noise, that safety alert phone there, boy, it's moved up about 10 or 15 kilocycles instead of settling right on 40. So I don't know what the story is about that thing, but I unplug it anyway. So if I need it, I won't be able to use it unplugged. So back to you, K1G, UPK1E2D Pat.
Okay, Daryl. Yeah, it was good to hear you. I haven't heard you for a while. So excellent indeed. And yeah, I'm glad you get that noise thing better. Bill, he's on the QCWA net. It's on Sundays at 2 o'clock on 3942. So you can catch him there. You could join us there too on the QCWA net. And Bill YKB, I don't know. He moved to Bangor, and I think he might have moved back to Millinocket, but I'm not sure. I haven't heard him lately. Okay, got a long list, and we'll move on. Thanks for coming in. Any other check-ins for the Seagull net, over? Is that the swamp? Percy? Okay, from down in the swamp, not the Washington, D.C. swamp, the Florida swamp. Okay, go Turkey, hit the swamp. Oh boy, trouble. W1VLU, come in, Blaine. Dave next.
K1GUP and the Seagull net for W1VLU. Hi, Jerry. And all members. 26 degrees here in South, 25 degrees here in South Jefferson, falling like a rock, but that's all right. It's January. I got relegated to the garage for a long period of time tonight because there's a whole bunch of women in there giving my wife a haircut. She's getting her first haircut since the accident, so she's all excited about that, and I don't want to be involved at all, so I'm out here, which is a good place to be. What John talked about on the traffic handling was my comment last night on the net, and I made it for a couple of reasons. Number one, we advertise ourselves as a message handling net, and number two, I think the newer members of the net, or even the old timers that haven't done it for a while, could listen and pick up exactly how it should be done. I mean, there's a method to do it, and I think it's a learning experience for the people listening how it should be done. And if the band conditions get bad, why naturally if we have some kind of a disaster, we really have to handle messages. There's no guarantee that the next band conditions are going to be good either. So there's all kinds of things to learn from it, I think. But that's just my opinion, old boy. I figured I was going to tell you that tonight anyway, even if John hasn't said anything, because you are the boss, and I'll speak to the boss. So that's about enough from South Jefferson. QCWA. Is that still active in Maine? I haven't heard a thing about it for quite a while now. W1TGG, W1VLU.
Okay, well, you're trying to pick a fight with me. That's okay, I can take it. No, it's not something I tend to do forever or whatever, but as I say, to expedite things, sort of a balance in that to keep people checking in. We've had wonderful participation. And on the other hand, get them in for comments when I can, but on the other hand, do traffic. So, yeah, just to get us through this time. Sometimes we do traffic on the frequency still, when there's no hard and fast rule. So, appreciate that. QCWA, yes, we just haven't had the meeting since the COVID. So, the next one right now looks Herman will have it at Herman on June the 5th. The net is on every Sunday, 2 o'clock, 39:42, so you can get in there, anybody. But keep in mind it's 25 years plus or not, it doesn't matter. Okay, thank you, Blaine. I'm glad to hear Carol gets that hair done. Too bad you don't have enough to do. WA1BXM, come in, Dave. Steve, you're next.
W1TGG and the Seagull net, W1BXM. Good evening, Jerry. Good evening to everyone on frequencies. Boy, great signals tonight. Go was really, really strong coming in here from Pappy. Quiet day here, stays in the 20s all day, upper 20s, but it's been, flurries on and off most of the day, so there's a little bit of a coating on the ice, causing the horses to be very cautious about walking around. Other than that, just happy to be here and reading the mail. K1GUP, WA1BXM.
Well, happy to have you, that's for sure. Nice signal. The band is good. Bill was down quite a bit here, so that's not a good precursor of things to come, I'm afraid. But when you checked Dave, he's good, but then came back in later for the comments, not so hot. Thank you, Dave. Always good to have you here, of course. W1SPV, I see how you're doing up in the county there, and Tim, you're next.
K1GUP and the Seagull net, W1SPV and Trussell. Well, winter came. It's below 0 last night. Got up in the single numbers here today. Supposed to warm up because we're supposed to get 2-3 inches of snow in the next couple of days. So we may not have winter for another few days. W1SPV, that's enough.
Okay, you're still at 9 plus some, but not like usual, so things are changing here, aren't they? Yeah, we'll get some winter yet. Anyone else from the Seagull net? K1GUP?
AB1TGG.
Okay. AB1GT. Hi, Eric. We'll get Tam again here. Let's see. W1TGG. Come on, Tam, and Dick, you're next.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for the run on the net there. Whiskey 1 Tango Golf Tim over in Sanford. And I don't really have a whole lot tonight for the net. Just like listening. It seems like you got plenty to do, so I'll keep it short there. We'll turn it back over to you today.
Okay, well, good to have you come in regularly. I hope you continue doing that. You're sounding good, even though I think your signal's dropping some too. So we'll see how long we can run. W1RKK, come in, Dick. Bill, NT1N's next.
Okay, K1GUP and the Seagull. Good evening, W1RKK. I'll keep it short also because I think I can start to see a little QSB on some of the signal. We were in the balmy south of Maine, I guess, because it was 13 this morning and it warmed all the way up to 26. So anyway, that's a weather report and in Paul. And I have a kind of a question for people. Last night we started to try to watch that nice concert, the inauguration concert, but the TV reception, we have Spectrum here, it would go a little bit blurry, and then at times it would come up and say buffering, and I concluded that it was a bandwidth problem with Spectrum cable. So I switched over to my off-the-air direct channel 6 out of Portland, or wherever there are their transmitters, and what a difference. I mean, the picture quality is vastly, obviously better over the air, and the audio quality was fantastically better. So I'm thinking Spectrum's been shaving bandwidth on me. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that or not. Anyway, that's just kind of a question. So I'm glad to hear about Herman and Windsor. Probably Windsor's going to be a more promising one if there is any problem with Herman. Anyway, let's look forward to it. Back to net, K1GUP, W1RKK.
Yep, well, we're hoping for the best. We'll keep our fingers crossed on it. Well, I didn't have that on there last night. I was on later. I had the TV on later. I was out last night and would get home. I was having a lot of trouble with my Spectrum, but I'm having trouble with the cable box too. We got to get a different one. So that might have been the issue here. I don't know for sure, but it was pretty bad last night. So maybe it was more of a widespread problem, Dick. I don't know. Thanks for coming in, and NT1N, come in, Bill, and then N1NA is back.
Okay, yeah, good evening, Jerry, and all who checked in here, and all who haven't checked in but are listening.
This is NT1N, Bill in Winthrop, where it's 24 degrees right now, down from a high of about 26 today, I think. Barometer's at 29.63 and holding pretty steady. No wind to speak of. Let's see. Pretty good signals tonight, although Daryl was down here also, down a bit from normal. Let's see. Got both wood stoves still going. Been hauling wood from the woodshed to the house. And Spectrum last night. Tried to watch the Celtics last night on two different channels on Spectrum, and couldn't get. It was just blank. So they definitely were having trouble all over. I think must have been pretty widespread. That's about it from here. 7-3 all around from NT1N. Over.
Oh, that's good to know. So it was worse than usual. I got the newest cable box, and they said, the repairman was there a few days ago. He said, yeah, they've been having a lot of trouble with the newest box. If you get the iteration just before that, he said it's a little bit older, but it works better. So we're going to have to take that in tomorrow and get it changed. But good to know. I guess they were having issues anyway. Thanks, Bill. Anyone else from Seagull Net, over?
WA1REQ. K1YSK.
Mike and Scott, nice signals, guys. Thanks. N1MA, how are things with you? It's Mike. Dan, you're next.
KWGP in the net, N1MA. Good evening to everybody. 29 degrees downtown. Getting stuff done today. Did get a walk-in with the dog, and I came in to clean the shack because it's a mess. I turned the radio on, and 2 hours later went and had lunch. Just for info, I have Martin's Point Insurance, and a friend of mine, I was doing a Zoom call today with some friends, and a friend of mine who has Martin's Point said they called him out of the blue and gave him appointments for his shot, so that was on the way. We got a new telemarketer today. They had my wife's name, and it was some kind of orthopedic center, and wanted to work on her back and her knee because they were bad. And my wife shut them off. But she says, they do have back pain and knee pain, but I don't have that orthopedic center. So just in case they call, you'll know who they are. Concords, I'm sure they didn't have knee room, so they're no good as an airliner. Plumbing, shark bite fittings. That's why I do electrical, because it doesn't leak out. When I do my plumbing, my son comes down, who's a real plumber, and he just ridicules me anyway. So, okay, back to that K1GP and 1MA.
Okay, I get it all, yeah. That's not good, yeah. Your son really knows what to do. The old man gets in trouble, huh? All right, well, good. Okay, I'm at Mountains Point for that. So it's coming. It's coming. Good, Mike. Good to hear you tonight. K1BNO, Dan, if you're there, come on in, and then Matt. I guess he didn't stick around. N1BH, come on in, and Mr. Cook tonight.
This is N1BH. Good evening, Matt. Just checking in quickly. I was at my desk, happened to be doing some work, and happened to catch the net just right. Not much going on down here in Booth Bay Harbor. I did get my shot in the first one. Anyone that's going to get it, you decide. So you'll feel a little tired for a day or two, but it wasn't too bad. Not much else going on. N1BH, that's the net.
Okay. I know quite a few who have, and it's coming. It's coming out pretty fast. But a lot of people to get it. Boy. Well, thanks, Matt. Good to hear you. Please come back. We got down the list 2 or 3 here. We got N1MHC there in Bruce Bay also. I don't know if you know Al or not. He'll be on them pretty quick. W1FLV, come in on. George next.
Yeah, K1GUP and the Seagull at W1FLV. 124 here. A little cooler earlier, but kind of warmed up a little bit. Glad to have that. And looking forward to spring. And other than that, nothing new in Winterport. Everything's all quiet and not too much traffic. And don't have much more to tell you. So, doing a great job, Jerry. Keep up the good work. K1GUP and the Seagull Net, W1FLV.
Big signal from Winterport tonight. Yes, sir. John 9-4 earlier today there. You were good for a while, then you were not in a very good spot. But I had somebody here that was visiting, so I didn't get to listen to you much. Thanks, Ron. Anyone else check in? Over.
WA1WRS.
Hello, Cam. Get you on the roster here. K1GDI, Coming George, Al, you're next.
Good afternoon, Jerry and Seagull Net. Let's see. Hey, I had a tree surgeon come over today, and he stood behind the house, and I said, listen, I want to go back 200 feet from right here. So I pointed in the direction. I said, I want to go back 200 feet, and I want a clear path so I can put a wire up pretty high, 50 feet or more. And so he did a nice job throwing this big bucket truck. He was cutting limbs here and there and everywhere. It looks a little more open than I thought, but that's okay. That's okay. But at least I have the option now of running wires. I put more fishing line up in those trees, trying to find my way through it. So that's good. It also it's going to actually open up a little bit to the south end, which may be kind of nice. Come in the winter, just have a little more sunlight coming into there. So that was interesting. I said I'll be glad to help you, and he said, no, that's okay. Thank you very much. So I said, I'm pretty handy around, axes and chainsaws and ladders and stuff. But he, I don't know. Hey, his loss. Okay, what did you?
Well, indubitably, you have a reputation that exceeds far and wide. So they probably have some kind of an alert that is available to these fellas to do that stuff. And you'd be at the top of the list. But I guess you're well intentioned. Well, good, George. Sounds like it's going to work out. All right, N1MHC, come in, Al. Alan, thanks. N1MHC, are you here? Well, we'll try him later. N1IEJ and then Dave.
Yeah, N1IEJ. Hello to everybody, Jerry, everybody else on board here, and we're getting some winter weather. Got a dusting, covered everything up today. Yep, I'm sure everybody's talked about that. I might be the first Waldeboro contingent tonight, so I'm leading the troops here. I'll go ahead and comment about the spectrum. We have that here, and several channels that we normally get wouldn't come in at all, and then I noticed some pixelation on a couple others, so they were having problems last night. Even channel 13, which we get through the cable, was pixelating somewhat, and even the one upstairs that doesn't go through the box, that was missing some channels too, so I don't know, something going on there last night, whatever it is. Seems to be working okay today, but they do have that going on. Anyway, just interesting listening to everything. The shots coming around. I'm waiting to hear back from the system down here. I did get an email saying to be scheduling appointments around here at the end of the month, and it's getting to be about the end of the month, so I assume I'll hear something from them. I know the supplies aren't what they're supposed to be, and my sister and brother-in-law in Florida, they drove across the state to Orlando from the East Coast and they got the shots today, and I guess down there it's open to anyone over 65. If you can get an appointment, it's not healthcare, any specific groups, just anyone over 65, and getting the appointments, the big deal down there. But a whole different world down there, I'll tell you. They don't even require masks anywhere. I'll tell you, I wouldn't be anywhere near that place. Yeah, take your chances. 7-3 all, N1IEJ.
Good copy. Hello. I think you're down a little bit from when you started even. We'll see what happens here. But good. Yeah, we'll get them pretty soon, I guess. Again, quite a few have and more to go. Thanks a lot. Anyone else from Seagull Net, over?
Yeah, recheck N1IEJ.
Yes, Al. Take your turn.
Sorry. We've been busy here, and I'm sure everybody is. We're recuperating from all the politics going on in Washington, and new president and so forth. We have just got through sending a little direction to a new man here in Moose Bay. He's going to start studying, and we're looking forward to another Moose Bay guy here in Hammond Radio. So all of that, we got corn chowder for supper and a surprise for dessert. Back to you, Jerry, N1MHC, over.
Okay, that sounds good. We're having a haddock scallop casserole that a fish store up here makes, and boy, it is good stuff. So that's baking right now. All right, the band is flipping a little. I'm going to move it on. Thank you. Yes, you want the bees, David, come on in, rush your next.
Hi, Jerry, and everyone on the net. This is K1BZ. A lot of stations on board tonight. Very active. I'm copying almost everybody. A couple of stations have been quite weak. Running about 500 watts, 160 meter inverted L here. We're at 48 degrees. It got up to 50 today and sunny. A nice day to get outdoors, which I didn't bother to do. It's almost 50 years, Jerry, since I last run the Seagull net. That's kind of scary. I hope everyone has a nice evening and continues to have a nice winter. We'll try to check in occasionally here. K1GUP in the net from Maryland, K1BZ.
Okay, Dave. I'm awful glad you did. Please do it a little more often to keep in touch. I see you spotted on the cluster once in a while there. Yeah, Dave was in Bucksport. That's where you get started. It's W1MMW. It's Friday night net control. Quite a while back in the 70s, I guess. Yes, where's the time gone, huh? Dave, great to hear you. Please get in more often there. Anyone else to check in? Over. Okay, Russell. W1JFX. We're up some trouble there, and Percy probably not here, so we'll go to Eric.
K1GUP in the Maine Seagull net, W1JFX.
It's been a pretty good day here, Warren, and right now we're looking at 26 degrees. So I want to wish everyone a good night, and we'll try it back to you. K1GUP. Jerry, A1TGG.
Okay, Eric. Yeah, I confused you. I'm sorry. Okay, I got you now. Yeah, we doubled somebody else. I got it confused. So thank you for being here for Warren. The signal's okay, but the band is dropping. So come in when you can. Okay, Percy, go soak your head. And, Russ, you got any more to say?
Impromptu, we had just 7-3 all the way around the table there on Percy there. Give it to him, Percy. Give it to old Burns there. Don't let him slack any. Down there in Florida there. We'll say 7-3. Good net, Barry. Everybody take care. Be safe. Be well. WA1JFX Waldeboro. Over and out.
Okay, Ross, good to hear you. As always, appreciate your participation. I'm not too happy about you siding with that outlaw down in the swamp. First of all, what do you want? I thought you would have left by now.
We had to come in. It got too hot out there on the front yard, so I had to come back in and sit here just to hurt you. That was the day, Mr. Brown, on the Seagull game.
Well, it's hot down there because you emit so much hot air.
Well, this is true, but it's only 72.
Oh, that sounds just right. Oh, boy. All right, take care.
Thank you, Jerry.
W1REQ Newport. Come on in. Scott, you're next.
W1REQ, I'm Jerry, and everybody else. Here in Florida is quite well today compared to what usually I hear, which is usually where it regular noise. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking that within the next couple of weeks that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will be approved, and once that gets approved, I think things are going to rapidly accelerate as far as getting people vaccinated with just one shot and 90% effective. Hopefully that'll be ready in just 2-3 weeks, so that'll be good. So anyway, good evening to all, 7-3, and I'm copying pretty much everybody out there. K1GUP, W1REQ.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Two static crashes. I haven't checked the radar map to see where that stuff is, but it's not local at least. Good, Mike. Good to hear you. Thanks. Any other check-ins for the net? Seagull net, over.
Good evening, Terry. K1NI.
Okay, K1NI, W1HHU in Florida. Okay, we got just a couple ahead of you guys. K1YSK, come in, Scott, and Kenya next.
Okay, K1GUP and Seagull net. This is K1YSK and Buckfield. Thank you, Jerry, and good evening, all. Good signals tonight that you can tell that the band is beginning to change, so I will keep it short, and I don't have much to say anyway. I didn't express much appreciation to any of our squirrels here today. In fact, I did my best to terrorize them a couple of times when they were getting an undue proportion of the birdseed that went out there. And I guess that's about it. Like a lot of other folks, I am kind of curious to know when the vaccine will become available. I haven't made any direct effort to find out, except I know that we may be contacted at some point in the near future. So I'm looking forward to that, having it out of the way. That's about it, I guess. Good net tonight, as always. Nice to hear everyone in here. And you do a great job, Jerry. Back to you, K1YSK.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. This new schedule of yours, at least for now, it's been good to have you more often. I'm hustling a little more than usual because the band, I don't want to dump us there if we can help it and try to get people in, and folks have been doing great. So, I mentioned earlier, you must have been listening, this is National Squirrel Appreciation Day, and I don't appreciate it. Well, I've solved my bird feeder problems. I won't go into it now, but they can't get to the feeders at all anymore. I got my little thing, it worked out great. W1WRS, come in. Okay, K1GUP and Seagull net, W1WRS. Try and make it quick. Glad you got your squirrel problem fixed. I've got it fixed on one of my feeders. The other feeder I'm still working on. And I go get my vaccine tomorrow. And, there's 4 forms you got to fill out. So I spent a little time this afternoon getting all those pre-done. And I'll sign them in the presence of people tomorrow. And I just discovered Hannaford's charged my credit card twice on a 2-go order, so I got to deal with that at some point. But that's about it from here. I know the band's going, so I'll keep it. K1GUP, WA1WRS. Okay, great, Ken. Yeah, you're still so good, but you're down a lot from when you checked in. It wasn't that much control, so it's changing, isn't it? If the band were better, I'd give a little more detail on my bird feeder thing, but for another time. K1NI, come in, the old man. Then Dave's next.
Okay, very good, Jerry. Good evening. K1NI, the other side of South Jefferson. And it was a quiet day. And which I don't mind at all. I walked down to check the ice on the pond. It looks like it's ready for a good time for ice skating for those who are doing that. I'm not sure I'm going to do it anymore, but the ice rides look really good for that. I got my repaired vehicle back after a couple of months, so now, fortunately, I'm not doing much traveling anyway, so it doesn't matter. Got a nice mix of quinoa and shrimp waiting for me in the kitchen. So good evening to all. K1NI.
What kind of shrimp?
Well, local shrimp, Maine shrimp with some quinoa. Quinoa, that's the South American grain.
Oh, that's what I did. I missed it. It's quinoa. Okay. Interesting. It's a shrimp, huh? I miss being able to buy shrimp from the truck alongside of the road like we used to. I don't know if we'll ever be able to do that again, but we used to enjoy doing that. Okay, thanks. Dave, W1HHU down Florida Dock. Come in. 66 in Sarasota. Well, I'll take that. It was 21 here in Bowling, Dave. Okay, getting shot there, and all the people getting them. Good. Well, glad you're making it in from down there. I look forward to hearing you in the spring from Vermont. That's the bottom of the list. Anyone else with the Seagull net? K1GG. Okay. K1TGG. Good evening. Doing MPL. Mr. Gooch, Mr. Child. Mr. Gooch, come on in.
Well, good evening, Mr. Barrett. Good to hear everybody. I won't keep it long. Things are going down a little bit. We'll catch y'all later. Thanks for letting me in, Jerry, KY1C.
Okay, it's over at nightfall, but yeah, it is dropping, but gradually tonight, not sinking like a rock like it did only a couple of weeks ago. Peter, you got the floor. The floor is yours, over.
Yeah, I know better. I know what you got waiting for you on the dinner table, so I dare not give you the usual monologue. I've been trying to make space for some more ham gear on top of my K3, and I've been up and down the stairs 16 times to the table saw, I think, making adjustments, and I have a prototype there that I think is going to work finally. But anyway, have a good evening, everybody. K1MPM.
Well, now we need to know what you're making room for.
Well, I haven't added anything. I've got a K2 and a microbit that I want, more or less instant access to. The changeover now takes an old man, feeble old man, sometimes too old to make the switch.
Well, microbit, I haven't seen one in person, but they don't take much room. K2, a little more, I guess. But I was thinking you're talking about some real gear.
Yeah. I don't know. All those little rigs, they have connections just like big rigs.
Yeah, it's fun. Some of those get in behind, the bigger ones get in behind there. Oh, I know. Okay, well, good. Yeah, that's Castrol on stuff. We had that several times before. It says the Ritz cracker comes top on it, and nice sauce, and the scallops, and the shrimp in there. It's mighty tasty.
If you knew what is likely going to be the fare here at Kendall Lane tonight, you wouldn't be so cruel.
I gotta hear. What is it?
I don't know. It might be something like you used to get at, when you came home from school, like crackers and milk.
I like that. We have that a lot this summer, but not now.
Oh, I wish I could get it. I'll email Gail and tell her that longing for it.
Not that long. No problem. That's right. Okay. All right. Enough of that. Anyone else before we close the Seagull net? Over.
K1BQT, just for the count, Jerry.
Rick, number 39. Hey, thank you. Well, I need one more. Make it nice even 40. I'm not begging. We'll be the last one. Over.
41HHO. Oh, my goodness.
Mr. Latham did it. He didn't make any accusations about begging either. Thank you, Calder. I got that stuff at McLaughlin's in Bangor. Have you ever tried it?
No, I have not. Not there, no.
Well, you gotta go. You gotta go up there next time you have to Bangor way. It's really good stuff. Great scale. Okay, so we got 40 stations and 3 pieces of formal traffic. Great participation, great comments, great camaraderie. Without you folks, who couldn't have kept the net going for all the 82 years. So come on back again. We'll see you. Here in GMC at Boom, closing the Seagull net.
Yeah. Well, good night. Nice to hear everybody.
See ya.